You think I'm a coward? You're wrong. I'm not a coward. You're the coward. I'm not a coward.
Man, I've trained 99% of my life alone. I don't need anyone. No one pat me on the back. I did all of the work alone. Because when you train alone, and I lived alone for so many years in this misery, and you're able to get out of it by yourself, I can take myself to such a level of real passion and purpose.
No one's coming.
No one.
No one. No one's coming to push you.
No one.
No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off.
No one.
No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise.
No one.
Nobody's coming to tell you to apply for that job that you've always dreamt about.
No one.
Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you. The bottom line is,
every single person who wants to do something with their life and has done something with their life has gone through the exact chapter that you're going through, and it's the lonely chapter.
And
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide, fuck clubs, fuck partying, fuck trying to fit in and socialize.
I don't need anyone.
Rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing? Like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying. Because I'm trying to get it.
and because you're only ever going to do the things that you feel like doing right now or that feel good right now, unless you understand that you've got to parent yourself, you got to push yourself. You're not going to make your dreams come true. You're just not. We're not wired that way. You weren't born that way. You weren't that way when you were growing up, and you're certainly not that way as an adult.
That's why my first question is, how bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people don't want it that badly, which is why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it. Mm-hmm. You know exactly how to be you or how to be me. Mm-hmm. You don't want to do it. So I can't make you do it, nor do I have the time or energy to force you into that place that I know you have to be to do it.
Like in The Matrix, when Trinity opens the door, when Neo's about to go take the red pill and he wants to get out of the car, she says, Neo, you've been down that road and you know exactly where it leads. And I know that's not where you want to be. And then he closes the door. Like right now, this moment that you're going through is Trinity opening the door and being like, you could go back. But then you'd have to remember exactly what the reason was that you decided not to go out to begin with, just because you listen to this podcast and you consume this content, you're like, I can fucking do more than this. Like, because you are starting to live in some of that, how where you look in the mirror and you're like, I can do more. And you start to see the person that you could be. And you're like, this does start to feel like hell.
There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself. There are rough times that are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
I want you to ponder these 4 questions. Here's the first one, and that's why. Why pay the price? Why work this hard? Why go this far? Why try to learn this much? Why try to do it all? Why try to see it all? Why try to have it all? Why do it? Why learn it? Why study? Why put yourself out? Why try to take on this much responsibility?
So whenever shit gets nasty, David Goggins goes, you had nobody anyway, motherfucker. So see how I'm talking myself right now? That's me. That shit fires me the fuck up. That shit makes me fucking nuts. You had nobody anyway, motherfucker. Look around you. There was no fucking team. It was you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom. You did that. So as times get hard for me, the truth comes out. And my truth is powerful as fuck. It's real. It's tangible. I feel it. It comes out of my brain as I speak about it. I'm reliving every single dark moment of my life to be here. So that is what people don't get. That is what motivates David Goggins, is the unseen work. But everybody needs that pat on the back. They need that training partner. They need that accountability coach. I don't need that shit, and neither do they. But it's what we've trained ourselves to believe that we need.
In full honesty, full transparency, the way that I live right now is not cohesive to being the best partner that I could potentially be, to being the best son I could potentially be. My interpersonal relationships is not cohesive to that. Because I have so much burden and so much stress on my shoulders and so many things to manage at any given time, and such a massive organization, as I said, to be the captain of and make sure that our ship is safe and it's going in the right direction, I forget birthdays all the time. I don't call my mom every day. And if you're a good friend or a good son, you do those things, or at least you strive to. Now, that's where I am right now. In 10 years or 5 years, it could be a totally different story. In some ways in life, you need to be selfless, but in some ways, you also need to be selfish in the sense of, I think when it comes to your morals and your principles and your dreams and your aspiration, no one can take that away from you. I think it would be unfair for someone to take that away from you.
I agree.
And keep in mind, you're still working a regular job. You still have your social life. You still have all these other things going on. Guess what's gonna happen when you start this side business? Oh, magical thing. Those bitches and those dates and all that social time that you used to have, it's gone now, nigga, it's gone. It's gone. Because as soon as you spend that money, you no longer are going to do all the fuck shit that you used to do when you had your regular job. Like I told y'all before, this isn't for everybody. Are you prepared to sacrifice? You want to really be an entrepreneur while simultaneously having your other job? This is going to be the hardest part, because you'll be working a regular job 40, 50 hours per week, and you're gonna be working on your business. Are you prepared to make the actual sacrifices? A lot of you faggots aren't. Let's give it 1,000. A lot of you guys just want to sit there and let you do it and do some bullshit on the side, not make any money. It's not a business, it's a fucking hobby. So ask yourself, look in the mirror, are you really ready to do this? Are you prepared to cut off friends? Are you prepared to not go on vacation? Are you prepared to sit there and go to your real job with 1 hour of sleep because you're building your business all fucking night? I was. That's how the fuck I did it. I told y'all, I was a federal agent arresting fucking criminals while simultaneously running a fucking fitness business. I had no social life at that time, but it's okay because I'm here now because I made that sacrifice. Are you ready to make that sacrifice?
We're talking about sacrifice now. The important thing is this. You're right in why I'm saying it, because I only have about 3 more minutes. Listen to me. The most important thing is this: to be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become. That's the number 2 thing. You got to catch that one. To be able to, listen to me, at any moment. Some of you can make sacrifices when Monday Night Football is not on. You can make a sacrifice. But when the game come on, for some reason, you just attach to it. For some of you, when your favorite show come on, you can make sacrifices on Sunday when ain't nothing going on. But when your favorite show comes on Monday, bam, some of you focus until the phone ring, and then you like, I gotta answer it. If I don't answer the phone, I'm gonna die. I'm saying to you today that there are some of you, if you give up your cell phone, you would be successful. But your cell phone is more important to you than your success. I'm gonna say it again, I'm gonna hurt somebody. I'm gonna hurt somebody. Some of you need to give up your cell phone, because the time you spend on your cell phone could be used for your success. The time you could be using to be successful, you're using it on the cell. And the cell phone is not bringing you nothing but a bill. And somebody has told you you couldn't live without it. I'm talking about going deep now, giving up stuff. Watch what it says. To be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we could be. I don't do well in math. You're right. You ain't never studied. I'm not good in writing because you have never written before. But I dare you to fail in writing for a whole year to see if you can get to the end. I dare you to fail. I dare you to take that same class over and over again. I dare you to stop dropping classes like you soft.
One thing that made me who I am today is being vulnerable. It's breaking myself down to the absolute rock bottom and being able to tell people who I am. And that's how I fixed it, literally. You know, life created this person, me. Life created me to be this fucked up person that I was back in the day. And I had to realize, man, that's okay, man. It's not my fault. Now I gotta go back and fix this shit though. So a lot of this isn't your fault, why you do some things you do, why you feel the way you feel. But no one's coming back to save your ass. You have to go back to where this shit started.